Alright, this is day 2 of 30 days of vacuums to try and get my stomach muscles back to where they were. I'm going to start this off with this question. When is the best time to do vacuums? The best possible time to do it is going to be in the morning when you have no food in your stomach. You literally want your stomach to be emptied, so go to the bathroom before if you can. That will help you feel more empty and scooped out. I'm going to try my best today to explain the breathing. First thing that you're going to want to do is breathe everything out. I'm on the ground now because it's much easier, especially if you're a beginner. So me getting back into it, I'm definitely going to do them on the ground for the first at least a week or two. You're going to breathe everything out, and then you're going to suck in but not air. Like, you're going to breathe everything out of your lungs and then suck your belly button into your spine without opening your mouth. I'm on the ground now, but try to listen to my breathing. Breathe out. Okay, one more time. You breathe everything out of your lungs and then you suck your belly button into your spine. Last time I did 5 sets of 10 seconds each. This time I'm going to do 6 sets of 10 seconds each. Obviously, we want to progress slowly because this, again, it's a hard exercise and I'm just getting back into it. Do what you can. If you can't hold until 10 seconds, just hold until failure and do 6 sets of that today. Here are 5 simple things that you should be doing every single day if you want a flat stomach. I am not going to tell you a magic pill. I am not going to tell you any type of detox. My videos on having a flat stomach always do so well, and I want you guys to understand that there are so many things that go into having a flat stomach. Above everything else, if you are not doing these 5 other things, then you are doing it wrong. Number 1 is walking. Hot girl walks are absolutely a thing. Walking is going to be a form of low intensity cardio. It will burn and target fat way more effectively than doing HIIT workouts 5 to 7 times per week. It will keep you between a 60 to 70% of your max heart rate, and it will not overstress your body out. If you're not doing hot girl walks already, you need to be doing them every single day. Next is drinking enough water. To make sure you are staying hydrated, because hydration plays a very major role in digestion and your muscle function. If you aren't drinking enough water, you will not be able to eliminate waste properly. This will lead to waste buildup, water retention, feeling swollen, feeling just full and bloated. If you're not drinking enough water, you need to be doing that. Number 3 is eating enough fiber, eating enough protein, carbs, fats, eating enough. If you are under eating, you are not going to see a result. Eating good quality foods for your digestive system. If you want your gut to thrive, you need to be eating a variety of fruits, vegetables. Get all the colors in your diet. Under eating will not get you anywhere. It will stress your body out and your body will not have enough food to digest, therefore eliminate, which goes back to my other. Number 4 is recovery. Recovery is crucial to seeing results in general. If you are go in the gym, you're not giving your body a break, you're working out 6 or 7 days a week and you're not stretching, you're not sleeping well, that will hinder your progress. Recovering properly does not also just come from sleep. It comes from eating well, fueling your body, making sure you're staying hydrated, making sure managing your stress levels, not overdoing it with high intensity cardio. All those things factor into your recovery. And finally, genetics. Genetics play a huge role in the progress in the amount of stomach fat you have on your body, in your legs, in your stomach, everything. Some people lose body fat faster than others. Some people gain body fat faster than others. Some people have it in other places that others don't. And it's completely normal. But understand that genetics play a huge role as well.
Ooh, 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 ooh. In the clip, the CEE through. What all do you want from me?
I can absolutely explain some of the exercises that I did to see glute growth, but I do feel like there needs to be more said about the nutrition behind the glute growth. The 2 main things that got me to see the results that I did was number 1, progressive overload, and number 2, being in a surplus / eating enough protein. I feel like there's so many people out there who want to see glute growth, but they don't want to gain body fat, they don't want to eat more food, and I'm telling you, that's the only way you're going to see muscle muscle growth is eating more food and putting on muscle mass. In order to put on muscle mass, you need to be eating adequate amounts of protein as well as implementing progressive overload. So yes, the workouts that I was doing definitely had an impact, had an effect on my glute growth that I saw, but without eating the way that I was eating during that time, during my body recomp phase, during my growth phase, I would not have seen the results that I did, despite the exercises that I was doing. Sometimes this does happen, and the reason is because you're inevitably speeding up your metabolism. When you speed up your metabolism, your body is able to let go, is able to burn more calories. So that's why maybe your energy levels increase, maybe you're getting stronger in the gym, you're able to push harder in the gym, so you're able to work harder when you consume more calories. You may end up losing weight, and that's why reverse dieting is so important, because you're not going to lose weight if you're stuck at a low calorie intake. If you're at a low intake and you're not losing weight, obviously something needs to change, and we can't just keep going less and less and less. We have to do something different, and that is reverse dieting. Keep going, that's amazing. Do not let more food discourage you, because you're probably speeding your metabolism up and your body is going to love you for it.
A common assumption about gym rats, bodybuilders, and fitness enthusiasts is that we're shallow, we're vain, we're arrogant. You think we look down on people who aren't fit or into fitness in some way. You see us flexing in the mirror and think we're conceited, superficial, and cocky. You see us posting our gym selfies and workout videos, having no idea how many we deleted because we already sat there picking ourselves apart. The reality for many of us is that our bodily changes are a side effect. Yes, maybe we started out to lose some weight, feel good about ourselves, maybe we wanted to look a certain way, maybe we started out for our health. But I know for many, including myself, it became an outlet. Many of us have demons, trauma, unhealed wounds of the mind.
Time on my other video, so I'm just gonna do a protein only haul. So all this protein is either frozen or refrigerated, and I got it from Costco and Trader Joe's. So if you need recommendations on protein, or you're just lost on where to go with protein, watch this. We're gonna start with Trader Joe's. So Trader Joe's like pre-cooked stuff I love. Just check your ingredients and make sure there's no like nonsense inflammatory oils in them. But I got this chicken, so it's already cooked. I also got the chicken meatballs and then a thing of chicken sausage. And then I also got the hard-boiled eggs. This is something super quick. Again, a lot of those like pre-cooked things, I do watch for the ingredients to make sure they're simple, but they are really great to have on hand if I want to make like a quick dinner. Also from Trader Joe's, I get my low-fat Greek yogurt. I get the plain ones. Also get eggs. Of course, I always have like 2 of these on hand. Again, simple source of protein, can make it super quick. Always get the ground chicken from Trader Joe's. I will usually freeze one of them and then keep the other one in my fridge. For Costco, I got this grass-fed beef sirloin. So it's basically just steak. It's already cooked. Again, you can throw it into your meals. It's super easy. And then I have this basically like Mexican beef. The ingredients are really good on this as well. So again, something where I don't feel like cooking like a lot. I can just throw this over rice and I'll have a really healthy, easy meal. I'm probably gonna end up freezing some of that kind of stuff because I'm not gonna eat all of it, obviously, right now. But for my protein sources that are frozen, I got these turkey burgers from Trader Joe's. Something similar that I got from Costco, but it's a smaller one. Just beef in like Mexican type of deal. Again, super easy. I know I keep saying that. I'm gonna stop saying that. I also love getting my chicken at Costco because for the price, you get so much of it. So I ended up freezing this, and then I will just like cut it off, whatever one I want to use, and put it in the fridge like a couple days before I want to use it. Last thing I have is this already cooked frozen shrimp, so I can throw that into meals. So that's basically all my protein that I have. This stuff is going to last me so long. I don't know how much it all cost me, honestly, because I've been like going a lot of times because I'm moving into my apartment. So yeah, that's basically everything. I'm going to try to show maybe like what's in my pantry next. I don't know. Today I'm going to take you guys through a typical leg workout. I started today with barbell Romanian deadlifts. I started with a lighter weight and then I went into my heavier working sets. I basically did 10 to 15 reps of each exercise about 3 to 4 times. After that, I went into lying machine hamstring curls. And then I ended up supersetting that with pulses. So I basically just pulsed on the machine after I was done with my full set. I followed that with dumbbell sumo squats. These are one of my favorites to really feel it in my glutes. And then went into walking lunges right after that with a mini barbell. I promised myself that I would train calves, and I really have been sticking to it. So I did a standing calf raise and followed that with glute medius kickbacks. And finally, my burnout was banded glute bridges. They are my favorite.
Because pain in the body quiets the pain in the head. It feels good, like a kill switch for your brain.
Another day, another client transformation. Let's talk about it. In her first picture as a new client, you can clearly see the bloating, the distended stomach. We're definitely holding onto some extra body fat, probably some water retention. And then on this side, a few short weeks later, after really diving into her nutrition, guess what? If you guessed that she was eating less in the first picture, you're right. This client came to me eating probably less than 600 calories daily, and now we've gotten her up to about 1650 calories daily. We're still working through this reverse diet, but you can clearly see the changes. She's not experiencing bloating anymore. She's not binge eating. She's lost some body fat, and she's grown some muscle. You guys, the pictures say it all. You cannot make this up. Her overall quality of life is so much better. She's so much happier with herself, and I love my job because I can help people get these changes. What I eat in a travel day as a nutritionist. My flight was mid-morning and I was going to lose 3 hours, so I had to make sure I ate enough before the flight. After coffee, I started off with a huge breakfast that had lots of egg whites, 2 eggs, avocado toast with a bunch of veggies scrambled in there. I try not to have too much sodium on travel days, so when I'm making my meals, I rarely used salt. Next, I made a big protein smoothie. I packed it with vanilla protein, Greek yogurt, lots of fruit, and spinach. Since I knew I'd be traveling for a few days, I didn't want to cook a whole bunch of chicken, so I just used one of these frozen turkey burgers from Trader Joe's, that up and added it to rice, avocado, and a bunch of veggies. And this was the meal that I ate on the plane. Yes, I absolutely brought chicken and rice on the plane. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I picked up a water at the airport because I didn't plan ahead and bring my own water bottle. And then when I finally got to my destination, we got kava, and it was really freaking good. Loaded it with a bunch of veggies and chicken.
How do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible. Belt.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is...
People get confused with reverse dieting. The goal of a reverse diet is not to lose an excessive amount of body fat, but the goal is also not to gain a bunch of body fat either. The sole purpose of a reverse diet is to increase your metabolism, restore your hormones, improve your body's biofeedback, so things like digestion, hunger levels, or energy levels, and so on. In a reverse diet, the way that you don't gain excessive body fat is by doing it in very, very small increments and very slowly. You're not going to gain 10 pounds of body fat just by increasing your intake 50 to 100 calories every week or every other week. Reverse diet should be and is done very strategically, so you're slowly increasing your calories over time while implementing strength training in hopes to build some lean muscle mass and change your body composition. This may mean that the scale stays the same, maybe it goes up, and in some cases we do see the scale come down when we put a client on higher and higher calories slowly through the reverse diet, because inevitably they're speeding up their metabolism, their body starts functioning optimally, so it is going to shed the excess body fat. Again, the goal of the reverse diet is not to specifically lose body fat, but it can happen. My most asked question, how the heck do you think I'm going to lose weight and eat more calories? It doesn't make sense. Well, let's talk about it because it makes sense if you let it. I've gotten a lot of hate comments around under eating is going to make you lose weight. Gianna, you're crazy. Why would under eating not make you lose weight? And here's the thing. Number one, everybody's body is different. Let me try and explain it in a way that kind of makes sense. If you come to me eating 1,200 calories, you've been eating 1,200 calories for 3-4 years, it's been a long time, you're constantly in this dieting cycle, You have slowed your metabolism down. You have. You're overdoing cardio, you're overstressing your body, you're overworking yourself, you're under eating. Your body is very, very overstressed and you're not seeing results, right? So that's why something needs to change. If you're already eating 1,200 calories and you want to lose weight, your body technically needs to be under 1,200 calories in order to do that. We need to put you in a deficit from where you're currently not seeing results. If you're currently gaining weight, if you're currently maintaining your weight, in order to lose weight, you would have to go down in calories, right? That is not always the case because 1,200 calories is way too low to try and lose weight on in the first place. And then if you go ahead and go down from that, you are going to put your body in metabolic stress. You're going to put your body in a horrible state for your hormones. Your body's not going to respond optimally. All of your biofeedback cues, such as your stress levels, your hunger levels, your digestion, all of those things are not going to be thriving. And when those things aren't thriving, you're not going to see results. The goal is to get your calories to a steady intake where your body is functioning optimally, your biofeedback markers are high, your digestion's good, your energy is good, you're at a higher intake, so then you can successfully cut down on your calories from that. For example, say you're at 2,500 calories, you've been there for a while, you're not necessarily gaining weight, you're not necessarily losing weight, but you're maintaining right there. Now we can successfully drop down maybe 200 to 500 calories over time, and you will see that weight loss without bringing you to such an unsustainable low calorie amount, which is another huge reason why people don't stick to these low calorie diets and they binge on the weekends, because you're starving yourself all during the week, so inevitably you are going to overeat on your calories. Eating less is not always the answer, especially if you come from a restrictive past. If you've been in the binge dieting cycle for a long time, you are definitely not going to see results by eating less, and less. Low impact cardio is going to be low intensity, meaning it's going to get your heart rate elevated, but not super elevated in a way that you are going to overstress your body. Examples of this could include walking, cycling, and even swimming. So all of those things you can do at a lower intensity. With swimming, you're not necessarily putting impact on your joints. Same thing with walking and cycling if you're going at a steady pace and you're not elevating your heart rate too much. That way you can do it for longer amounts of time.